Hello, mathletes! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over the homework for lesson 2C-4. Day 3, it's been a long one. We're almost at the end. We're moving on. But before that, let's take a look at these two problems. At Ron's Rental, a person can rent a big screen TV for $10 a month plus a one-time wear and tear fee of $100. Important. At Josie's Rental, another person, different color, the charge is a $20 a month, an additional charge of $20 for delivery with no wear and tear fee. All right, so if this is part A, don't get confused, this is part A. If C equals the cost, write one equation representing the cost of the rental for M months. We're going to change that up a little bit. We're going to say Y equals the cost, and X is the number of months, okay? So we have to first write our equation. So let's make an equation for Ron's Rental, double R. $10 a month, that's like saying $10 per month. All right, and then we're also paying a $100 wear and tear fee. What a joke. Okay, so if we know that X is equal to the months and Y is the cost, the equation for Ron's Rental will be Y equals $10 a month, 10X, plus that wear and tear fee. All right, so that's Ron's Rental. Now, it's going to be the same thing for Josie's Rental, okay? So for Josie's Rental, we know it's going to be $20 a month. Now, there's no wear and tear fee, but there is $20 for delivery. So we have a starting value, an initial value that you have to pay, and then we have an additional monthly payment here. So it's going to be Y equals 20X, $20 per month, plus the delivery fee. All right, pause the video, write down anything you need to. All right, so we did part 1. We wrote our equations, one to represent Ron's Rental and the other to represent Josie's Rental, Josie's place. Yeah, Josie. Okay, so now they gave us our grid, and the ones we were doing in class were blank. This was really nice because they give it to you. Whew, what a relief. So now we're just going to graph it. So Ron's Rental, we'll do that in red first. All right, so we're going to start at $100 for the wear and tear fee. And we're going to increase by $10. Now notice, our y-axis is going up by tens, but we're labeling every 20. Okay, so each box represents 10. So I'm going to make my first dot, and I'll do the rest off camera. So we have 1 is going to be an additional $10. So we're going up 10 over 1, up 10 over 1. Okay, so that's Ron's Rental. Next up is Josie's. And we're starting here at $20 for the delivery fee. Okay, notice at 0 months, we're still paying $20. And then we're going to go up 20 over 1. And we're going to continue the pattern. All right, so I graphed Josie's Rental and I labeled the equation. Now, graph and label each equation, check, check. From your graph, determine which month Josie's cost will equal Ron's cost. Well, it's easy to see at this point. It's right here. Okay, and that is after 8 months. Okay, both Josie and Ron's rentals will cost. I'm going to carry that over, so that's 8 months. It's going to be $180. $180. Okay, so hopefully that one was pretty straightforward for you to see. Number 2 is a little bit different, so let's take a look. All right, next weekend, Marnie wants to attend either Carnival A or Carnival B. Carnival A charges $6 for admission and an additional $1.50 per ride. Carnival B charges $2.50 for admission and additional $2 per ride. So again, we're given 2 different companies. Carnival A charges $6 for admission and additional $1.50 per ride, and then we have Carnival B charges $2.50 and additional $2 per ride. Okay, that's all important. So let's set ourselves up first, because we know there are 2 different things. We have Carnival A and Carnival B. Okay, now let's take a look what we're going to make our X and Y. Now, this next part says, in function notation, write A of X to represent the total cost of attending Carnival A. Now, guys, remember, this is function notation, so A of X is really like saying Y, okay? To represent the total cost, so Y equals total cost. Usually Y will be a total cost. And let X equal, the number of rides. Remember, you look for the word per, and this says per ride, right? So usually what comes with after the word per is what X stands for. All right, so keep that in mind. So for Carnival A, we know that is going to be $6. Oh my goodness. $6 for admission and $1.50 for each ride. So that means your cost, Y, is equal to your $6 admission plus $1.50 for every ride that you go on. Or let's write it like this. You're used to seeing it like this. Okay, so Carnival B, we know it is $2.50 for admission. And then it's going to be $2 per ride. Okay, so that means Y is going to be equal to our admission fee plus an additional $2 per ride, X. You can also write it like 2X plus $2.50. All right, so that is the first part. We just had to write functions to represent the total cost. Now, if you're being super thorough, remember for Carnival A, they want you to use A of X instead of Y. And then for Carnival B, you're going to use B of X. If you're super thorough. This is something that will, touch base more as the year goes on. All right, determine the number of rides Marnie can go on such that the total cost of attending each carnival is the same. Now, it says the use of the set of axes below is optional, which means you don't have to use it. So let's go to the calculator. And if I just hit graph, I can't really see anything, so I'm going to zoom fit. Okay. Whoa. I just love that. All right, now we're going to second trace, option 5, enter, enter, enter. So our intersection is going to be here at 7,16.5. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. I need to work out more, obviously, because I cannot hold this iPad in my left hand. Okay, so we have our intersection point at 7, 16.5. So that is 7, 16.5. Notice we don't need to use the graph. This is sufficient. All we really need to show is the equations and that we know where they intersect. Okay, so that means, remember, 7 is our, x is our ride, so 7 means after 7 rides, the cost to visit each carnival will be equal. And that cost is $16.50. So now we've determined the number of rides that Marnie can go on, such that the total cost of attending each carnival is the same. We did that. That's a big check right here. The last part is Marnie wants to go on 5 rides. So we know the number of rides that she wants to go on is 5, okay? Which carnival would have the lower total cost? Justify your answer. All right, that just means show your work. So you're going to take 5 and plug it into both. So y equals 150 times 5 plus 6. That's going to be a total cost at Carnival A, I think $13.50. And then over here for Carnival B, we're doing 2 times 5 rides plus $2.50 admission. And that's going to be y equals $12.50. So we're going to write, obviously we can see that Carnival B oh wow, Carnival. Right, never happened. Carnival B is cheapest. And that's it. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you. I will see you tomorrow.